If a buff dude has his gym membership revoked, would you say that he has been flex communicated? Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday, my friends. Thank you for being here. I hope that you are well, as always. Mile Hyrule is first in chat tonight. Welcome in, Mile Hyrule, and Inorama close behind. Great to have you here as well, Itty. Thank you both, my friends. And Lucent Jelly with the dancing emotes. Quite appropriate. Two buff jokes in a row. I don't even remember what last night's joke was. Accidentally had the tab muted and only caught the punchline. Uh-oh. It's probably for the best, Itty. Oh, it was. It was. Well, you know. It is appropriate. The Battletoads do appear to be quite muscular, and we are playing Contra tonight. So, it is what it is. So, we're gonna suffer through probably 2 attempts at Battletoads. Maybe 3, probably only 2. And then we're, like I said, we're going to switch to Contra. Both Contra Hardcore on the Genesis. Both are games I have never beaten before. I've been working on each of them for a while. I'm trying to work my way through to the credits. With this game in particular, I'm becoming increasingly doubtful that it will ever happen, but I'm not giving up yet. Contra, I have hope for. We made it to a new stage last time we played. So if I can repeat that previous progress, we may actually approach a win tonight in Contra. But I guess it will just remain to be seen. I've been doing a lot of work on the VOD archive today. And I'm caught up. Well, in a way, I was working on VODs up to February 7th, I think, and I'm already at Battletoads Part 12. So, to put into perspective, you know, how long I've been playing this, like, the playlist, I've still got more than a month's worth of VODs to catch up to, and the Battletoads playlist is already at 12 videos. I don't know, my friends. But we're gonna give it a shot. We're doing the same thing we did last time. I'm gonna use a different controller on every run. Unless I find one that, like, is magic and really helps me. Hey, Sparrow, welcome in. You better not quit till you finish Battletoads. I don't want to quit Mile Hyrule. I want to beat it, but my goodness. And Dark Souls is up to part 33 in the playlist. Dark Souls is easily the thing that's taken us the longest on the stream, but at 200 hours. But Battletoads may catch up to it. We've come up with a lot of frog and toad jokes in these past few months, Jelly says. That we have. And I'm surprised no one's commented. on like I know intellectually that frogs and toads are supposedly different animals, but I conveniently ignore that fact for the sake of my jokes, and just treat them as completely interchangeable, which in my heart I know to be true. It's like alligators and crocodiles all over again. Sparrow, I don't know if I welcomed you in, Sparrow, but welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for sharing your, what did you call them, momentary pets in the Discord? How cute was that little gecko hiding behind my bedhead? You know what? I looked at the gecko, and I didn't even consider the context of where you found it. That was in your bedroom. The jokes can't have been too bad. Nobody has croaked it, he says. Well done. Alright, I'm gonna start pushing some buttons. Let's see how our run starts off tonight. The controller I'm using tonight, our first one on the table, has a lot of teeth marks in it. So if this does turn out to be a magical controller, it's easily identifiable from the rest of them in my collection, since someone has chewed on this one. I mean, I don't know. I actually don't know what kind of teeth have... I mean, I'm assuming they're teeth. It's a row of punctures. I don't know what else would have caused. They're not really in, like, line like you would... Why is this enemy invincible? What is happening? They're not really in line like you would expect human teeth to be, though. Oh my goodness. What a terrible, nasty, ugly start to this attempt. Trying to bring the volume up just a bit. I don't know how or why a stone comes out of these laser cannons. It makes no sense. I used to have an N64 controller with teeth marks. The family dog confused it for a chew toy, Eddie says. Hey Congo, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you, my friend. Oh, here comes Jelly with some coffee. One moment. steaming. N64 controllers are so brutal. They're so hard on the teeth. No, I was one away from a 1-up. I got robbed. I have coffee too, Frownie. Cheers, Sparrow says. Cheers, my friend. It's gonna be a while before I can take a drink of mine, though. I descaled our kettle the other day with vinegar, and the whole house smelled like vinegar for hours and hours. But it was worth it. It was worth it. The kettle looks much nicer inside now. No, I can't get any 1-ups. More brutal is sharp, jagged plastic from dog chewing the N64 controller. Yeah, I don't think I envy you that one, Itty. And Whiskey Mile High Roll says, cheers to you as well, friend. I ruined a couple of my dad's Atari joysticks by chewing on them, Conga says. Did you end up descaling the house? The kitchen at least. Vinegar and sesame oil? I didn't use any oil. No. I might miss this jump. Thank goodness. Hey, Ted Circling, welcome in. I'm gonna guess I didn't get first tonight. Regrettably, I must inform you. A few people were ahead of you tonight. Oh my goodness, I didn't think I was going to make it through there. That felt really dubious. Woohoo, winning. Well, it does seem a bit counterintuitive. Well, I mean, like... I get oiling your metal utensils to, like, prevent, rust. No! A terrible cycle is beginning. Oh, yeah. You're right, you're right. Last night Jelly made the house smell like sesame oil. When she was making eggs. I actually did the descaling yesterday, too. I don't know if I said I did it today, but I actually did it yesterday. Another well-balanced meal for me tonight. A pound of lamb, a pound of steak, and a quart of raw milk, Zerkling says. You know, I have never had lamb. I'd like to try it. I had chicken fajitas for dinner, and the tortillas I made with beef fat. Last time I browned some ground beef, I strained off the I drained off the fat and I strained it, and then I saved it to try making some tortillas, and they come out okay with the beef fat. I don't know. There were a couple different factors that might have made them kind of weird. Oh, goodness. They came out a little weird, but I don't know which factor contributed most to the weirdness. But they were fine. They were definitely edible. They were just different. I think I used less fat than I normally would. I aim for a quarter cup of fat when I make tortillas, but I think I usually go a bit over. Because I usually use lard, and I've got this big block of lard, and I just kind of cut off what I think is about a quarter cup, and I'm probably, estimating poorly. The beef fat I had actually heated back into a liquid, and so I measured it really accurately, but then also, like, I don't usually incorporate a liquid fat into my tortilla dough, so, like, that could have been why they came out weird. There's just lots of... Lots of variables. I think the weirdness mostly stemmed from either using a slightly different amount of fat than I normally do, or because I incorporated it in a liquid form. But I had to do that because I wasn't sure how much I had in total, so I didn't know how to divide it until I liquefied it. I'm stuck with it now, though. I went ahead and made four. I'm stuck with it now. I went ahead and made 4 batches of dough. So I'm having. I don't know exactly what I'm eating for the next 3 nights, but I know it's going to involve tortillas. Jelly was covering up the vinegar smell with the sesame oil. It was secretly intentional. Lamb is mutton special. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I have had mutton countless times. There's a barbecue place near where I grew up that's mutton's like their specialty. So whenever I go back to visit my parents, I try to make a stop there and pick some up because I don't know where else to get it. It's always kind of a treat. Love cooking with beef fat, Mile Hyrule says. Yeah, I was happy I had the foresight to preserve it. When your joke is so bad, they don't realize it was a joke, Conga says. It went right past me, Conga. Mutton special. I get it now. I get it now. Boy, I'm rather tense. One night on this stream, it was actually a very, very long time ago. Fairly early on in the stream, I took a BRB, and someone who was in the chat, who I don't think has ever come back, but someone who was in the chat said something like, you know, quick, he's gone. We can start making fun of him now. And then I don't know, they said something about my beard being unruly. And then they said, also, I heard he eats sheep. How weird is that? And when I came back, I saw that, and I was like, that's very interesting, because I grew up near that mutton joint. I was thinking, I actually enjoy eating sheep. How weird is that? How weird is that you guessed correctly? I don't think that person ever found out either, because I think they were gone by the time I got back. Oh, yuck. eBayers. Hey, Loyal, welcome in. I hope you are doing excellently today. What did everyone have for dinner? I had chicken fajitas, Loyal, and I made my tortillas using beef fat. It was a moderate success. It was a good result, but not quite as good as when I make them with the boxed lard that I usually buy. eBayers these days frustrate me to no end. I'm trying to update my DJ mixer to something a bit nicer. The guy's been incredibly slow to get back to me. Marked the item as shipped 2 days ago. Got a notification day that it has been booked, not even picked up. Paid $112 for shipping. I did a quote from the site he used, same zip codes. And it costs $30 for shipping? Oh my goodness. I mean, I expect to be overcharged for shipping on eBay typically, but that's really gross. At least you have time to work on your negative feedback, Conga says. Broccoli, I had broccoli and brown sauce. I love broccoli. It's always weird because I've always enjoyed broccoli for as long as I can remember. And like that, like broccoli is the go-to example of a disgusting vegetable. And I've never been able to relate. I never buy off eBay, Mahiro says. I do not trust people. I don't do a lot of buying off eBay, but for certain, like, you know, depending on where you live and what you need, it really is the best tool available sometimes. But I probably only use it a couple times a year. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Very nice. Sorry, it's hard to peel my eyes away from this part of the game. I'm in deadly peril, but Ook, welcome in. Thank you for the raid and welcome to your friends. Very pleased to have you here for some Battletoads. Let me go ahead and set your expectations very low. I've been struggling with the Klingerwinger level for weeks, and there's not a whole lot of hope on the horizon. But my persistence has yet to waver. Tell us about your stream. What were you doing, and how did it go for you, my friend? I definitely want to hear all about it as soon as I have the ability to read again. I see sunshine there, as in Mario Sunshine? Oh no. Thanks for the shout out. They literally just watched me bash my head against the wall in Sunshine, so I figured Battletoads would be a good match. It is. Oh my goodness. Finished 3 levels of Mario Sunshine tonight. Is it your first time playing through that one? Mario Sunshine is one of my all-time favorites, Conga says. I wish I could be there with you, Conga. The guy asked me about my shipping quote of $50. Sparrow says he asked for a photo of the receipt. It came to $48.50, and he was like, "I guess you can keep the $1.50." Yeah, that's super annoying. Paying a third for shipping and pocketing the rest. Yeah, that's pretty scummy. It wasn't until I was an adult that I realized I was eating badly prepared veggies growing up, Conga says. It'd be less worrying if we were talking about maybe a $200 item, but the turntables were $2,500. And this mixer I paid $1,000 for. If it makes you feel better, I once paid $1,000 for shipping, Conga says. Oh my goodness. Frownie doesn't have the discerning taste to properly appreciate Sunshine. I would... Mario Sunshine is the worst thing about it is that it could be the best Mario game. If Nintendo had only bothered to finish it. Second playthrough, Ook says. First full on stream. Gonna have to get to sleep, though. Sorry for the raid and run. But I brought you some great and magical people. No doubts, Ook. And no worries, no worries. If you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. No apologies necessary. Sleep well. Get some rest. And I wish you best of luck in continuing to accomplish more Mario Sunshine on stream. The $1,000 shipping was for a giant 3D printer. Doesn't Frownie have the best good nights? I personally really appreciate them, Loyal says. Loyal, I appreciate you being here for me to be able to wish you a good night, my friend. Oh, yuck. What am I doing? Boy, if I could carry that, if I could have that weapon during the boss fight, the boss on this level would be in humongous trouble. The shipping was the cheap part. Goodness, why do I get the feeling the printer itself didn't cost that much? Here's me thinking I spent quite a lot on my Ender 3 Max, Sparrow says. I'm here to make other people feel good by comparison, Gaga says. Oh no. Aside from my car and my house, I don't even know that I have a possession that costs $1,000. Much less paid shipping for something. I'd have to really think. My guitar is probably the closest thing. That was right around $1,000. I rent and have no car, Mile Hyrule says. Well, Mile Hyrule. I'll go ahead and tell you now that I hope that when you fall asleep, you sleep well, you have pleasant dreams, and wake up to a wonderful tomorrow, my friend. I'll go ahead and get your good night out of the way early. My PC, I think that's all I have, Mile Hyrule says. It was an investment purchase. I mean, don't get me wrong, if it's, you know, if it's something you can afford and you're going to get the use out of it, you know, by all means, spend what you have to on what you need. This fight is going very poorly. This is a fight that usually goes poorly, and it's going so much more poorly than usual. I disagree with that one. There's no way that he flattened me. I hate this game. Look at what it did to me. That was horrific. We had to take our car in today because it kept dying when we started it. Turned out squirrels had made a nest and bitten through electrical cables. Oh my goodness. I hope you're able to get that sorted out quickly, Conga. I think my goodness, I mean, no one likes having car trouble, but I think it's, like, really high. It's really high on my list of, like, things I would rather not have happen to me. I do want to make a fun buy, though, Myhiro says. I want a WWE replica title belt. Might buy one at the end of the year. Fair enough. I hope you're able to get your hands on it. Sparrow says car, laptop, PC, DJ equipment. That's about all of it. It was a cheap and easy fix, thankfully. Then we just lashed the squirrels together to make a new timing belt. Turning your problems into the solution. I like it. I live in Cali, and getting your car to smog is a nightmare. It's so strict here, I don't like it, Loyal says. You're not kidding, Konga says. One of the worst experiences of my life was dealing with the SoCal DMV, Konga says. This eBay stuff makes me seethe, Sparrow says, only because the last time was the turntables. Twice in a row now, you try to buy DJ equipment, and so some lowlife tries to rip you off. This stuff is a magnet for disingenuous people. I remember you, I don't remember the exact details, but I remember you having troubles before with your turntable purchases. Someone was, like, basically selling you equipment they didn't really have. I bought 2 guitars off of eBay. And oh no, yeah, I've bought 2 guitars off eBay over the years, and both times it actually went all right. One of them I actually ended up selling on eBay. After I bought it. Like, the purchasing experience and everything was fine, but I just didn't really get along with it the way I'd hoped I would. But those are both a really long time ago. Any music purchases now, I just do through Reverb. I imagine trying to buy rare gaming stuff can be the same too. Well, with that, Sparrow, people are just making counterfeits. Like, that's the biggest problem there, is like the things that you get may not even be legitimate products. Battletoads, a game of skill, many hours you will kill, try to progress with all of your might, and let the Klingerwinger take flight. Make the turns of twists and bends till your continues come to an end. Yeah, that's my story, Buddha Fingers. Welcome in, and thank you for the glorious poetry. Welcome in, Chozo Brain. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 2 months, my friend. I certainly very much appreciate your support. Thank you for that. Hope you are well tonight. Frownie music stream win. You would be severely underwhelmed, Mile High Roll. I enjoy playing music, you know, as a hobby, but I don't produce very much that's worth listening to. Nice thing about the last guy, I got his account shut down completely. Normally I get no satisfaction out of that kind of thing, but this guy did it to several others over a long period and was getting away with it because he'd eventually provide a refund. This time that wasn't good enough. It was rare and expensive equipment, not easy to get a replacement for. A refund was wasting a month of my time. After wasting a month of my time was not nearly enough. Yeah. And that's the thing, is like, I mean, that guy's probably, you know, he's basically just using eBay as a way to get loans. My 20 plus years of being an eBay user must have had some clout. You're welcome. How you doing, Frownie? I'm doing well, Chozo. I would be doing better if I could ever improve at Battletoads. But, you know, spirits are high. I'm feeling good today. I've been getting a lot of personal stuff that I've been needing to get taken care of, and still had time to make a really nice dinner. So it's been a really good day. Hopefully your day has treated you very well, my friend. Who would have thought I give you money for product, you send product would be that difficult and rife with thugs. Any situation, Sparrow. Any situation when there's money involved. There's also going to be dishonesty. This has been a really, I feel like I say this every time. Every time I play Battletoads, I feel like I say this, but this has been a really ugly attempt I lost so many lives to the Stormtrooper boss. It is unreal. My coffee is probably finally drinkable. All right. I got my cats a different type of cat food, a different type of kibble, because it was on the clearance rack, and they really don't like it. I mean, they're eating it, but I can tell they don't like it because they let it sit there for a very long time before they eat it. And even Khaki, like, who will eat all of his food and then attempt to eat the other cat's food. even he is not going over and cleaning out the other cat's bowls like he normally does. So, like, the insatiable monster won't even eat it, so it must be pretty bad. I think I'm gonna have to take it and blend in some of their usual stuff. They'll probably just pick around the other stuff. And then eventually end up having to eat it. You know, all on its own anyway, but what can you do? Do you like mustard? Not at all, Mile High Roll. I don't want to be in the same room as mustard. It's not quite as bad as ketchup, but it's a pretty close runner-up. You think they'll see the ruse? Oh, 100%. Shaking my head, Conga says. I don't like condiments. I have a dread terror of them. Mustard included. No ketchup, no mustard, no relish, no mayo. None of that stuff. Keep it away. Keep it all away. Not saying anything, just judging in silence. Hey, it's just more, that's just more mustard for you. Is somebody gonna tell Frownie that hot sauce is a condiment too? Yeah, for some reason, like, hot sauce and barbecue sauce I'm okay with. I don't eat like barbecue sauces very much, or like a steak sauce is okay too. It was Colonel Mustard with the sandwich in the kitchen. Nice. I like my burgers plain and dry, pretty much. Yuck. I'm so hopeless. Why is there no way to do this? These are all terrible turns. Not even the bun? Oh, the bun is a condiment? You don't even use salt in your burgers. I can't criticize since I won't put salt or butter on anything, Conga says. I'll put salt and butter on anything. Hey, Greg, welcome in. I've fallen really behind on the chat, so it'll be a while before I catch up. Oh, this game is impossible. I even like my soda flat, Conga says. I hope that one's not serious. I put salt and butter on everything, Zergling says. I'll eat butter straight up, too. So, you know, I put salt and pepper on pretty much everything I eat. If I saw you all outside of my chat, I would be like, "Who are these people?" and ban you, Model Hyrule says. Hey Doe, welcome in. Just jumped in. You came in at the saddest part. The flatter, the better, Conga says. So you drink fruit juice, more or less. Hey, Pickle Friction, welcome in. Good to see you. Like, it's been a little while, so I hope you've been doing well. How's my progress coming? My progress is not. I'm not progressing. I am in stasis. I've been cryogenically frozen on this level. This one's a little tricky. I've been here for weeks. all of my runs make it here, and then I just bleed my lives away one after another. I never learn anything. I never do any better. Every attempt is a carbon copy of the one before. I have no idea what to do. I've spent so many lives on this stage. I'm really just without hope. Hey, Boat Ladder, welcome in. You're just in time for our second Battletoads attempt tonight. I think that's game over. That's game over. Oh. I would have given up on this long ago, Greg says, but that's me. I don't want to give up. I want to beat it. There are a couple things that helped me the first time, but this is one of those that even a slightly off D-pad can affect. Interesting that you say that, because I'm at the no worries. But interesting that you should say that, because I'm at the point where I'm so desperate that I'm changing controllers every time I play. I've got 7 original NES controllers, and I've used 4 of them so far. It's been the same results every time, so I think my problem is not my controller, but I'm so desperate that I'm just hoping that, like, something with a slightly different, like, responsiveness level might click with me, and I'll accidentally do a little better. I don't know. This game doesn't want to be completed. You'll get it. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I mean, I'm not giving up. I kind of am. My spirit is broken, but I'm not willing to grant the game the satisfaction of I'm still gonna pretend to try. I'm still gonna pretend to try. That's all I can say. That's all I'm doing at this point. We'll make another run. Let me grab another controller. I'll be right back with you. Good luck. Thank you, Greg. So, controller number 5. There's really nothing to distinguish it from the other ones. I mean, I haven't clicked on the buttons yet to see how it feels, but it doesn't have teeth marks like the other one. Back in a bit, Conga says. We should still be here if everything goes to plan. I can't make the turns. I can't time the turns correctly. That's my big problem. I'm just bad at it. I mistime the turns and lose speed all the time. So far, this controller feels just like everyone else. There's really nothing remarkable about it. It doesn't feel like... It feels neither particularly worn in, nor particularly not. It's exceedingly average. No. Birds always ruining my life. They're ruining my extra life, anyway. No. Actually, this controller feels a little sticky. Like it's got like a price tag residue on it or something. It's not especially pleasant. That's not good. No. No, don't zap me again. Alright. Tunnel time. Yuck. Hey, Rapnir, welcome in. Tonight's the night I'm going to beat stage 11. I don't know. I don't feel your confidence. All I feel is resignation. I feel like every spark of hope I've ever felt has been simultaneously extinguished. Hey, Game and Fit, welcome in. Hope you're well today. I hope your heartburn situation has improved. Suffer toads. don't know how I've been making it through there. I've not felt good about that part at all tonight. There are two kinds of people. People who die to stage 11 and people who die to stage 11. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand what these other people have that I lack that makes me unable to do stage 11. What separates me from all the people who are able to do that level? It doesn't make any sense. I have eyes and thumbs. I don't know what else it requires that I'm missing. Got it where I want it for the most part. Inconceivable that I can eat that much food and play that many games and just be fine. The watch in Nintendo Game & Watch, is that supposed to be interpreted as a noun or a verb? Never thought about it. I feel like I've actually always interpreted it as a verb, as in the little handheld is a game that you can play, but also a thing you could watch, like a screen. But I think they mean watch as in clock. Because I think they have built-in clocks, right? I know that the newer ones, the sort of novelty, like anniversary ones they made for Mario and Zelda, they had a clock feature, right? It's a clock. Their handhelds, right? Probably meant someone else could watch. That's kind of what inspired my new username, the Game & Watch. That's what made me think about it. Was your username. I think it is. I think it is meant to be like watch as in clock. But I also just kind of interpret it the other way. Dynamite, welcome in. Good to have you with us. Welcome to run number 2 of Battletoads. Run number 1 went exceedingly poorly. know. How this one's gonna go still kind of remains to be seen. Oh no, I forgot about the 1-up, but I still got it! Victory. One moment, friends. All right. Have you ever beaten this? Never, not once. This is still my first playthrough. It's like, session number 35 of my first playthrough. I can't beat it. And I become increasingly doubtful that I ever will. I've been playing it since December. I've beaten some pretty tough games, but this one just absolutely takes the cake. I don't know. It's like some wizard has cast an evil spell on me, an anti-Battletoads spell that makes me incapable of beating this game. And pretty soon Frownie will look like Isaac. Ooh, I almost jumped in that spike. I'm messing around. You can beat it. I couldn't when I was a little kid and was great at all games, but for some reason as an adult and not as good, I could beat it. More patient, I suppose. Patience is really the only thing I have going for me, but I'm afraid that in the case of this game, it's really not enough. If I could beat the level I'm stuck on just by being patient, that would really be something. Dante forgot to mention the circle of hell where gamers are stuck playing Battletoads. He didn't forget, he just didn't want to spoil the game for anyone. The Klinger Winger. I can't clear the Klinger Winger stage. Can't do it at all. I'm trash at stage 11. I'm pretty good at everything up until then. But yeah, I'm just stuck. You could beat it by pausing and thinking of your next moves. Zergling is encouraging me to cheese the level, and I'm too stubborn to do it. I take a pause to think after each life lost. Welcome in, Sir Rackablam. Sorry, I'm yawning an awful lot. I don't know, what's got me feeling kind of extra tired tonight. I'm not anti-cheese, it has to be something I discover on my own. I figured out how to pin that guy against the wall all by myself. It only took, like, 200 attempts at the level before I figured it out. But I did. Hey, Magnum Force, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. How am I? I am... I'm alright. I have no real complaints. Battletoads is, draining the life out of me, but, you know, if that's the biggest complaint that I have, then life is pretty good, right? Hopefully you're doing well. I wouldn't count on that dynamite. I've been stuck at the Klinger Winger for weeks. For weeks. Love the cheese, especially pepper jack. I like a pepper jack that's made with habaneros. In particular. Gotta get back to work. Good luck on your Battletoads journey. Thank you, Pickle Friction. Have a smooth and productive rest of your day at work. If you can get that far, you've got it. I don't know. I don't know. I have my doubts. I'm good, Magnum Force says. Right on. Thank you for holding back, Dynamite. That is correct. I know I sound very, you know, very hopeless, but I can assure you I'm not fishing for hints. I'll be very clear if I do want to ask for help. And I just may very well end up doing that. There was one night, there was a brief window where it seemed like I was maybe gonna get it, but I've only gotten worse since then. I had like 2 nights. I had 2 nights where I was doing better for 2 nights, and then it's just whatever happened that made me better just completely reversed. And I'm just as bad as I ever was, if not worse now. The worst part about this guy, the thing I really hate about this guy, is how slowly he kills you. Like, I wish his bullets were just a one-hit instant kill, and I didn't have to wait every time I got hit by one. Unlearn what I've learned. If I can't get through stage 11 this week, I am gonna take a break from Battletoads for a while. I don't know how long, but a week, maybe two. Not so long that I become completely rusty at every other stage, but I've been grinding out attempts every night. You know, for it'll have been 2 weeks with no noticeable difference. So I think a break is going to be in order. Hey, welcome to the stream, friend. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Yuck. The game should have more straight up beat 'em up levels, like level 1. Well, see, that's we've talked about that a few times. How this game, it's really weird because, like, it's really, like, I feel like most people think of it as a beat 'em up, but it's way more platformer than beat 'em up. Yuck. I shouldn't do so bad at stage 9, right? Welcome in, Interrector. One of our tags is English. I need you to stick to that language in the chat, please, because it's the only one I can speak. If you're gonna interact with me, you're gonna have to interact with me in a way that I can communicate. Please and thank you. Yuck. Oh, hang on. Happens to me with rollerblading all the time. I do all sorts of crazy stuff going forward, but still terrified of anything backward. I don't think that came out right. I think all I really meant was mental blocks are a thing. Well, see, that's why I think I'm gonna have to. Come on, Frownie, get it together. It's been a long time since I've died so much in this particular stretch. That's why I think I'm gonna have to take a little break for a while if I'm not making any progress on stage 11. I think I'm gonna have to take a week or two off and reset, and then try it again. Hey Kiwi, welcome in. Pleasure to have you with us, and I hope you are well. Nice, Nintendo 64 emote. That's very handsome. Right on. People confuse you? If people are addressing you in a way you don't appreciate, then I would say to, you know, inform them that they are doing so, and if they refuse to correct themselves, then probably wise to disassociate from them. At least we hit the checkpoint. Mental stamina, you can only sharpen so much until the blade becomes dull. Yeah, my sharp edges have been thoroughly rounded. I feel like I'm about as sharp as a block of cheese. I said block, but I meant lump. That's how unsharp I am. Cheese. Uh-oh. Whoa. Hey, thank you, Sparrow. Use the style and energy on the winger. I mean, that's the sad thing about being stuck like I am, is I feel like I'm so decent at the first 10 stages that to hit this complete wall over and over again is really just, it's just, it's just like, it's running my heart through like a laundry mangle. Oh. I wonder if anyone's asked you to play Pizza Tower yet. I've certainly heard about it. I think I'd like to check it out, but I might need to wait until you know, it releases on the Switch. No, that's bogus. I don't know. We're okay. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I'm as cultured as Yogurt, about as fun to be around as Yogurt, the same age as me too. Oh no, Zergling. Rat Race, what? Rat Race was trouble for you for at least a week, and the winger beat within a few hours. I am the exact opposite. I am the exact opposite. I got the Rat Race down. I feel like in just a handful of attempts. But yeah, it's been weeks at the Klinger Winger. I just don't know. I just don't know what to do. My reactions, my reaction timing is just too poor. Oh yeah, that was super close. I got lucky. I got lucky that it actually gave that to me. I got the turbo tunnel down pretty quickly as well. Stage, I feel like stage 5 and especially stage 9 were real hassles for me. Stage 9 was probably like after the Klinger Winger. The gears on stage 9 I think were the worst roadblock for me. Press everything on the joypad and pray. Not much else I can do. What? That was a horrific start. Yeah, I think if I just closed my eyes and pressed inputs randomly, I would have a better chance of accidentally making it through the level than I would on legitimate, like, I'm really trying. A string of random inputs would be more successful than me. Especially with the up input. Why am I so bad at pressing up? It's 25% of the D-pad, and I miss it 100% of the time. I'm dying. I want to literally jump through my screen and help. Well, I'll tell you what, Dynamite. I will, if you have a piece of advice that you think can save me, I will give you permission. You can share with me your piece of advice. If you know of something that can make me do better, that, my cheese on level 11 goes further still, honestly. To ensure I don't do diagonals, I switched to my keyboard as a controller for level 11. I don't have an NES keyboard, Zergling. I actually wish I did. Can I ask a question that would pass as advice too? Sure, Sparrow. I mean, I'm really broken down here. Yeah, you have to hold the D-pad while you're moving in the same direction as the arrows, and you have to switch on the corners with, like, it's not quite frame perfect timing, but it's really close. But yeah, you do have to hold the directions. If I release the D-pad, then I stop. I don't know why I did so much better that time. Switch before the turn. It really does seem to be the up inputs that give me more trouble than anything else, and I don't know why that would be. Oh, Sparrow, the thing is, that was not even close. I've gone so much further in this level before. That's the thing, is like I keep saying how I never do any better, but like every now and then I have a random run where I get super far. And the thing is, I can't explain why it's any different than any other run. Like nothing I do ever feels any different. It's like I've got a box of blue marbles, and like the box was empty, and I loaded 100 blue marbles into it, and I know that it was empty beforehand because I checked, and I know all the marbles are blue because I put them in myself, and I draw a random marble out of it, and every now and then one of them's red, and I can't explain why there's a red one because I know the box only has blue marbles for a fact, but every now and then one of them I pull out is red, and I can't explain it. That's my good runs on this level. I do the exact same thing every time. I never learn anything, nothing ever changes, and sometimes I accidentally get real far. It is mind-bending. The sphere follows the outer edge while the toad wheel follows the inner edge. I don't know if I can use that to my advantage or not. Well, let's do one more try. Excuse me. It's funny that you said that my problem is I have to switch sooner, though, Dynamite, because someone else told me that I was switching too early. So either I've overcorrected or I don't know. Your persistence is admirable, Frownie. I hope you don't lose too much meaning in life when you finally do beat level 11. You don't have to worry about that Zergling, because I'm never going to beat this level. I'm never going to give up, but I'm also never going to clear it. It is insane. Game & Fitz has been working out, training to start my lawnmower, and agree with my wife. I wish you success in both endeavors. Alright, let me step away a moment, friends. I'm going to grab another controller. I might be gone for a minute or so. I think I'm going to refill my coffee as well. But I'm going to try and rush back as quickly as I can. It's called Kobayashi Maru doses. Alright, my friends. See you momentarily. Alright, here we go. Cows, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you, my friend. Welcome to, welcome into the mortar and pestle that is Battletoads. There's not a whole lot of me left. I don't have a wife. I don't have a lawnmower either. One-arm dumbbell rows would help. I'm a musclehead, you can trust me. Next, you're gonna tell us you don't work out either. The one thing I also do is not work out, Sparrow says. A haunted castle, 1cc win. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe that's what we'll do next week if I'm taking a break from Battletoads. Maybe I'll start working on Haunted Castle. Not sure I'd say happy Wednesday, more of a wet Wednesday. I spent the past 2 hours helping my sister move stuff out of a flooded apartment. Oh no, cows. Oh no, I'm really sorry to hear that. Happy to have some nice Battletoads with pals to relax with. Well, you certainly have my permission to relax. If you can. If you can. I imagine it's pretty hard to relax with me screaming and crying. California isn't built for all this rain, I'm telling you. It doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair to me that you would have to put up with fires and flooding. I was gonna say something about how we should all only have to ever deal with one of the elements, but it occurred to me I grew up in an area that had earthquakes and tornadoes, so maybe 2 elements is the standard. But you have earthquakes over there in California, so why are you... What's going on? What's going on? Why do you have all of the elemental disasters? Normally earthquakes and fire, but occasionally floods too. I always liked the episodes of Captain Planet, where something would happen and Captain Planet would form without... where he would be missing like one or more of his elements and then have to put up with that with the wacky scenarios that would ensue. Like I believe there's one episode where Captain Planet turns evil because he forms of the 4 elements without the heart element. So he becomes an evil Captain Planet. But I know there's an episode where he's improperly formed because he wants to divide back into his constituent elements, but 2 of the Planeteers are on a space shuttle, and so his like energy can't return to their rings, So then he's stuck being made of, like, I don't remember. I think he was made of earth and fire. I know he didn't have wind because he tried to fly, and he can't fly if he doesn't have his wind element. But I thought that's an interesting twist on Captain Planet's nature. I'm glad that they thought to do that every now and then. I don't like this controller, by the way. This is a bad controller. It doesn't, like, I'm not even at a difficult part and it reads very poorly. I might not put up with this one for very long. We have the best weather, Game and Fit says. Sometimes wind problems too, not tornadoes. So not spinny wind, but we get wind going straight at tornado speeds. I'm sorry. Just a moment, my friends. This is unacceptable. I mean, it looks like it's just like every other controller. It's just a regular NES controller, but it's unacceptable. Yeah. I'll be right back. Alright, we're gonna take it from the top. I like to think Frownie has a pile of controllers deemed unacceptable off to the side. So far, that's the first one. That's the first one that I've just found outright unacceptable. Hey VR, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you, my friend, and welcome to Battletoads. We're trying to start another run. This is my last controller. So this experiment ends with this run, and then I guess it's back to my original one because I haven't found one I like better. Earth and Fire. Are we talking about rock songs now? Alright, at least the start button works on this one. That's a good sign. It's very discolored on the back. Seems unremarkable. So I have I think 7 original NES controllers, and I've been using a different one on every run here just to try them all out, to see if the feel of one connects with me better in some way, and I accidentally get better at Clinker Winger because of it. This experiment has not gone well. But I'm on my last one. I do technically have 4 additional NES controllers, but I don't want to use them. 2 of them are dog bones, and 2 of them are Advantage joysticks. But one of the Advantage joysticks I think is broken, so it's out anyway. And then, you know, the one that's not broken, well, I don't like joysticks, and as for the dog bone controllers, 1, their cords are too short, and 2, their buttons are bad. The dog bone design is just a terrible design. The bird on the ship? Oh, yeah. You know, for some reason, I thought that guy was a rabbit. Like, I mean, I don't think I looked at him and thought, like, that's a rabbit, but I think if you had asked me 5 minutes ago what animal the Battletoads boss was, I would have said rabbit. And I don't know that I can explain why. Which is to say, I can't explain why. Disco songs minus the wind. I know I would recognize... I know I would recognize an Earth, Wind, and Fire song if you played it for me, but I don't think I could name a single one of their songs. I know the data is in my brain somewhere, but my search algorithm produces no results. Shining Star, Greg says. I don't think I have that one in there. Do you remember? Oh, the 21st day of September, that song? That's Earth, Wind, and Fire? 21st night, I was so close. That's, so what's interesting about that is, that is my sister's wedding anniversary. So I remember when she and her husband got married because it's that date. I remember because it's that song, but I didn't remember that was an Earth, Wind, and Fire song. I don't remember. They must have played that because the only reason that I even put that together is because she told me. Because like a year, for their first anniversary or whatever, I wrote to her and I said I don't remember exactly what date your anniversary is, but I know it's at the end of September, so happy anniversary. Early/late. And then she told me it's the 21st, and I can remember because of that song. And it worked. But I don't know, they must have played it at their reception, but I don't have a clear memory of it. Ooh, this is bad. No, why am I doing so bad? I'm finding it hard to think at the moment because now I have the song Private Eyes by Hall & Oates stuck in my head. I went from Earth, Wind, and Fire like down a train of thoughts that led there. And then my train derailed. Okay. I'm not okay. This level gave me trouble, and it's easy. Go beat the Winger tonight, I command thee. I really wish I could. You don't understand. Something just wrong with me that I'm not able to do it. I think this game is how, like, I find out that, like, I'm not native to this planet. I was sitting here by my parents on a spacecraft as an infant from our dying home world. And they warned me. They warned me as they loaded me into the craft, and I forgot, but they warned me all those years ago. Frownie, under the rays of their yellow sun, you will be unable to defeat the Klinger Winger. Oh. Thank you, Sparrow. I'm glad you appreciated that. Poor Frownie has lost his mind. Thank you, cows. Thank you, Dynamite. You're a goof. Background here looks an awful lot like honeycomb. I don't think I've ever thought about that before. This one reminds me of a Lego. So it was reminding me of Lego too, yeah. Reminds me of one of those big, like, big base plates. That are, like, weirdly thin compared to, like, regular, like, thin Lego, like, plates. Looking smooth and skilled, thank you. The one upside is if I ever learn how to clear Klinger Winger, I'm gonna be good enough at the other levels that, like, if I want to do something crazy like grind attempts for a deathless run, it wouldn't be completely out of the question, right? Because I'm pretty okay at like 90% of the game. Gotta go, Frownie. Early night for me. Start of my week, my friend. I think I'm going to lurk. Thank you for the lurk, though. I've appreciated having you here. I hope your week gets off to an amazing start. Ah! I do love Battletoads. I'm glad you could be here with us for it. I wish I could, you know, I wish I could provide you with a victory, my friend. Headed to bed as well. Have a great night. Good luck. Not that you need it. Thank you for the good luck wishes, Sir Rack of Lamb. Sleep well, my friend. Thank you, of course, for being here, and we will look forward to seeing you again. Oh, I think we have a raid coming in. Welcome in, Raiders. Hey, Soda Wave, thank you for the raid. Welcome to you and your friends. Welcome to Battletoads, the endless, awful struggle that is Battletoads. This is a nightmare. I'm very grateful that you've come along. Tell us about your stream. What were you doing? Wind Waker? Nice. Would love to play the Wind Waker again. Where are you up to? If I may ask. And how are you enjoying it? Volporium, good to see you again. Thank you for being here. Paradox Maelstrom, welcome in, and Underscore, thank you for joining us. So I've been playing Battletoads for a long time now. Playing it a couple times a week since the end of December. I have never seen the credits. The furthest I've seen is stage 11. It's known as the Klinger Winger. And basically, I'm really good at the game up until that point. Well, maybe not really good, but I'm good at the game up until that point. And then I just completely fall apart because I don't know what to do or how to get through the Klinger Winger stage. And that's been the past several weeks. My experience has been just doing endless runs of this game and getting to stage 11 and bleeding away all of my lives in mere minutes. So I'm just... please come along on the journey, but really prepare yourselves for heartbreak because it's gonna get super ugly. Just hit the pearls into the statues and started that dungeon. I know which alright, I know which dungeon you're at. I don't remember what it's called. But I know which one you're at. Battletoads grind. It is a grind. It is a grind. My heart and mind have both been worn to a fine paste. I can't say dynamite. I've never seen anything beyond the Klinger Winger. So I don't know what, I don't know what horrors might be waiting for me. It's hard to imagine anything on the other side. Stage 11 feels like the edge of the earth. It just seems like we have different skill sets. Need to play the Wind Waker again, Greg says. Haven't played it since the game came out 20 years ago. Yeah, I'd really like to revisit it. I remember it was so mind-blowing to me in the Wind Waker that you could make the moblins drop their weapons, and then you could pick up their weapons and attack them with them. I don't think I'd ever seen something like that in a game before the Wind Waker. I'm sure it existed in other games, but, that's the first place I recall seeing that kind of thing. I mean, in like a game like that, because, yeah, in the like I could think of examples of like more simple, very like simple versions of that kind of thing in older games, particularly like in beat 'em ups. You know, like even in like Double Dragon on the NES, right? Like you can take the whip from the enemies, but to like, I don't know, to see it in a 3D game like that was. It really felt like something different to me. No, we got the extra life though, so I can't be that upset. Oh, I'm upset about that. Wii U kept my save, and it said it'd been about 10 years since I last played the Wind Waker. I haven't tried out the Wii U version. I played it on the GameCube when it came out, but that's the only version I've played. But I did play Twilight Princess on the Wii U, and I really liked the like gamepad features. Had it back in the day on the GameCube as well. I like the look of the GameCube version a little better. The lighting is like, the lighting or the shading, something's different in the Wii U. Everything looks more round in the Wii U version. And I kind of like the flatter look of the GameCube original. It might be just that I'm, you know, more nostalgic for it or something, but... I feel like the Wii U's graphics look less cartoony than the GameCube, and they look closer to that, like, Toys to Life kind of image that Nintendo really likes to go for. Nowadays. Which can look alright, though I do like it somewhat less. I didn't... For a moment there, I thought that duck wasn't gonna spawn. Alright, come on, let's get out of here. We're a stage away from my doom. No! Bowling balls. Alright, we did it. I got a little nervous there at the end. Uh-oh. That's more like it. Victory. So in breaking with our normally very strict anti-help tradition, I am open to hearing suggestions and or critiques or advice if anyone thinks they have the magic sentence to say to me that will unlock my brain and help me beat this level. Because as it stands, I'm just completely trash at this all around. Just terrible. And I've been worn down to the point that I have to at least be open to listening to people. Whether I am able or willing to implement advice people give me is another question, though. Hey Digsy, welcome in. And yeah, right now, on this very rare occasion, the no back seating is somewhat suspended. So if you have a tip, I'll listen to it. Though I may not be willing to implement it. I'm desperate for help. Angelus, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Come on in and tell us about your stream. What did you do and how did it go? I'm in the same old spot with Battletoads. Crying a river of tears. Yeah, that's been so Diggsy. That's been suggested to me. That's sort of what I was referring to with suggestions that I won't actually implement. Because I really like. I am playing on a CRT, and I feel like I should be able to do it without having to lean on that. I appreciate the suggestion, but yeah, that one's been made to me, and I'm too stubborn to do it. Hudson Hawk, it went well, even though the game is terrible. I'm glad you had a good time, Angelus. I can't say that I know anything about Hudson Hawk. Yeah, I just think if I clear it with the pause trick, I'm not going to be satisfied, and I'm just going to want to do it again without it anyway, so it doesn't really get me anywhere. It feels a bit too much like using the pause to like cheese the yellow devil. Have I confused him enough? Game and Fit ass. The boss is pathetic for a later stage boss. He when he finally starts moving toward the end, he gets a little bit dangerous for me. So I can't say he's completely pathetic, but he is pretty bad. He's way easier than like the Stormtrooper guy. Angry video game nerds should rip into Ocean more often. Apparently they made the NES adaptation of Hudson Hawk as well. Yeah, I just don't know the game, Angelus. The expression on his face is true terror. My face? Yeah, I know. Mega Man 2 Guts Dozer trick? I don't know. You meant to say the Yellow Devil. I tried to finish it. I thought I could. I mean, it's only 3 levels long. How hard could it be? That was a mistake on my part. I did manage to finish level 1. Well, GG on that at least. Put you 30% of the way through the game. Hey, Link 7777, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Appreciate you joining us for some Battletoads. I definitely need good luck. My luck on this stage has been nothing but sewage. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. I'm pretty trash at Battletoads. I presume you're not looking for advice. So typically we do have a very strict anti-advice or help policy on the stream. I have been stuck on this level for weeks. So I'm actually, at this moment, open to hearing advice, to hearing it. I may not be capable or willing to implement it, but if you have a suggestion, you've actually come at a very atypical time. I'm early on almost every turn. I'll see what I could do. I'll see what I could do to adjust my timing. Let me see what Angela said here. The expression, oh, well, first Game and Fit said, the expression on your face, Frownie, is when you're fine 1 second, then suddenly... What? Then suddenly you need to find a bathroom and you have 10 seconds to find one. That's my expression. That's not good. Angela says Hudson Hawk character was played by Bruce Willis. I'm pretty sure the character in the movie could jump better than the video game character version, who jumps like you're using the turbo version of a button in a platformer. That means your character can't jump very good at all. Just don't die. Thank you, Game and Fit. I'll try that piece of advice too. You're what now, Conga says? This will hurt him worse than any hot sauce. Yeah, I really need to get some shut-eye, Game and Fit says. Alright, Game and Fit, good night. Thank you for being here. I hope things go well for you. That you sleep well, that your heartburn situation goes well, and you get the tests and the results that you're looking for here very soon. Yeah, the pause strat has been mentioned to me several times. I can't bring myself to use that one. It feels too much like I'd be cheating. I if I cleared it with pauses, I wouldn't be able to sleep until I did it again. So I've just got to suffer through it. I was saying, if it had occurred to me to pause it all on my own, then I might would have ended up using that strategy myself. But because I had to be told to do it, I don't feel like it's a cheese that I can take pride in. Test is tomorrow. I wish you the best of luck, Gaming Fit. Cardinal directions only, real crisp and quick on the changes. I've striven for those kind of things. I'm not very good at consistently executing. Clinger Winger in Battle Maniacs is even harder. Oh boy. Now I wish I didn't own that game so I'd have an excuse not to play it. I love that you have to take pride in your cheese, Cow says. Yeah, like I'm not above using a cheese strategy. In fact, I enjoy using cheese strategies, but they've got to be ones I find for myself and not ones I'm taught. Like when I cheese Seath the Scaleless with the arrows, I'm really proud that I defeated him just by tucking myself between some polygons and cheesing him with arrows. Even though it was super cowardly, it was a strategy I found on my own, and so I'm very happy with it. It does seem that when I'm using one of my better controllers, I get further when I make my turns with a very light touch. And I think that's because that largely comes with like a higher quickness and precision. But I'm so inconsistent. Link visited me some time ago when I was first beating Battletoads. Well, my friends, I think we're done with Battletoads for the night. That's run number 3, and I think that's all I've got in me. I did start to get further along right there at the end, though I've been deceived. I've deceived myself before into thinking that that was meaningful. But we really should move along before we run out of time for Contra. I need to devote some time to that one as well tonight. Consider the Toads battled, Cow says. We'll play more Battletoads tomorrow night, first part of the stream. Tomorrow night's going to be Battletoads and the Lost Levels on Game Boy Color that Mario Brothers Deluxe have been working on. I think the only thing left is the Lost Levels included on that cartridge. So I'm hoping we can start on time or early and do Battletoads in the first section of the stream and then do all of the Lost Levels in one go. I'd really like to not spend more than one night on that, but it is pretty rough, so we'll see. But I'm going to take a very short BRB, and we'll change the console over. And yeah, Contra Hardcore, another game I've still yet to beat. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for enduring more Battletoads with me. I will continue to make attempts at this, and hopefully we'll get it. Hopefully I'll make some progress tomorrow or Friday. But I'll see you again in just a couple minutes, my friends.